So it's important for a lifeguard to be ready to respond at any type of emergency within 30 seconds. Today we're seeing some lifeguards perform their rescue skills. We are doing a passive submerged victim where someone is underneath the water and unresponsive. So we're diving down to the bottom, bringing them up off the bottom of the pool, putting a rescue tube underneath their back. The other partner lifeguard is coming, grabbing the backboard, working together as a team. We're removing the patron from the pool and providing follow-up care. Another scenario we practiced was if a patron had a potential spinal injury in shallow water, the lifeguard does a ease-in entry as so to not create any waves. They walk over to the potential victim, perform a head splint, and bring them over to the side where their partner lifeguard puts the backboard in. They strap the person onto the backboard securely and remove them and provide follow-up care as needed. We've also done an active victim where a non-swimmer's jumped off the diving board. They begin to struggle. The lifeguard recognizes the emergency, blows their whistle 3 times, which lets everyone else in the facility, the other lifeguards, know that there's an emergency and help is required. They jump in off an elevated stand, do a compact jump, swim over to the active victim, and place a rescue tube up underneath their armpits, and then push them back to the side to provide follow-up care and make sure that person is okay. The last thing we practiced our CPR skills on an unresponsive victim. One rescuer surveys the scene, approaches the unresponsive person, taps and shouts, calls for backup. Then they go ahead and put their gloves on. They open the airway, check for breathing and a pulse for no more than 10 seconds. Once they establish there's no breathing and no pulse, they begin cycles of 30 compressions and 2 breaths on that individual. When the second lifeguard comes, they make sure 911's been called. Then they are joining that person and performing rescue breathing while the other person is performing compressions. And we do cycles of 30 compressions and 2 breaths, usually switching every 2 minutes or so. And we continue that until EMS arrives and an AED is on scene. So we did a swimming demonstration where the lifeguard swam 300 yards total, at least 25 yards of each of the 6 strokes that's required to be a lifeguard and water safety instructor. We had them do breaststroke. We had them do the butterfly, back crawl. We had them do front crawl, side stroke, and then finally we had them perform elementary backstroke. The lifeguards not only have to be able to do these at a level 4 Red Cross skill, but they also teach our younger swimmers who enroll in our swim lesson program those strokes and other water safety skills as needed.